Oh, hey guys. I don't know who's gonna pop on here and who's not. I have an issue. Normally I don't go live, but I'm coming on live so that maybe I can get some help if anybody knows how to help. Basically I came home and one of my chickens was laying down. I have her right here and I'm just trying to make her comfortable right now. But if any of you are chicken people, I've done everything that I think I can. I think that she is egg bound and we soaked her. I put on gloves and I tried to even go in internal to remove whatever it is, but it's a hard mass, so I don't think it's something I can help with. But this was all I could think of. My vet is closed right now and I don't have the heart to do something to take her out of this. But I thought maybe somebody out there would have some ideas. I'm a fairly experienced chicken person, but I have never dealt with an egg-bound chicken. This is not my first chicken. I've had many, but she's struggling right now and she's not breathing very much. So I'm just keeping her comfortable until I can figure out what to do. But yeah, thanks for for joining me. I wish I was going live for better reasons. This was sort of my SOS. I need some help for anybody that might be able to, and I don't know that there's anything else I can do. And I don't know who else to turn to ask. So I thought maybe some of my friends on here, if any of you have chickens and you've dealt with this before, I keep thinking that I've lost her because she's not breathing very much. So I don't even know how to check for her pulse. I was just looking that up. I've never had to do that. And the last time I had an issue with one of my chickens, I went to the vet. But the vet's not open at 8 o'clock at night, so... I don't know if... Did I lose her? Every time I go through this, I think I'm losing her. And I'm so sorry. I know this is not the most ideal live for most people. But I love my chickens, and I was hoping that maybe somebody could help. I don't really know much about the live, to be honest. Oh, nope, she's still here. She's still here, barely. She's in a towel because we were soaking her. And so now I've just kind of got her sort of swaddled and on her side. And I'm trying to make her comfortable while I wait for someone that might be able to help me out here. There might not be anything we can do. I have a feeling it could be similar to the last chicken that I lost, and this is something that, we deal with because we've bred chickens to this point of producing so many eggs, and they're not supposed to. And I love my chickens, and I try to give them the best life that I can, but they're just not meant to do this every single day. And so, I don't know if it's something reproductive. It feels like there's a baseball in her area, in her vent, and when I try to feel inside, there is an area that feels like there's possibly an egg, but I can't find a way to get to it, to get it out or anything like that. So it's not something that I think is something I can fix. Hi Rolando, I have an ill chicken. She's right here and she's probably right at the end, and I just don't know what to do. So I came on live to see if anybody from our farm community sorry, my brain is going all over the place. If any of our chicken folks out here could help me at all. I'm not sure there's anything we can do. I soaked her. I think she's egg bound. I went to check on her today, to check on the chickens, like I usually do at night before I go in. And she was laying on the ground. And usually when they isolate and they're kind of on the ground, especially this time of night, something's not right because they like to be on their perches. And her butt feathers were up a little bit. And I thought, what is going on with her? She also hasn't laid an egg this season. And this is one of the girls that I adopted. Her original mom, parent, chicken mom, whatever you want to call it, pet mom, passed away. And so there were two black and white silver laced Wyandottes that were living in a neighborhood, and a friend called me and said, hey, they don't have anyone to take care of them. So this is one of those girls that I adopted, and you know, there's lots of lots of videos on them. This one is the sweeter one of the two, and something is just not going well here. Oh, my neighbor's here. I'm on TikTok live, just so you know. SOS, I needed some moral support, so I told my neighbor, we're chicken buds, and so we help each other. But yeah, I'll re-explain it so I can explain for Jessica here too. I went out and she was laying down on the ground, you know, as it's starting to get a little bit dark, and her butt feathers were kind of up. And I gave her a bath the other day because this is one of the ones that had the poopy butt, and so I was kind of scared, you know, with the flies coming about. For those of you who don't know, fly strike is something that is very serious. If you have chickens and their butts get all dirty and there's flies around, or if they have a wound, something like that, and they lay eggs in it, they can get maggots that will literally eat them from the inside out. It's really gross and horrific, and I can't imagine it, so I'm pretty careful to... Oh, somebody... Chief Jarwar invites you to co-host. I don't know if this person knows how to do chickens. Hold on a second. Hello?
Friend,
Hi, can you help me with my
how are
chicken?
you?
I have a sick chicken. I'm looking for someone that can help me. I don't know how you get off of this. Okay, I think I'm back on. I can't tell. I haven't seen anything moving. Sorry guys, I didn't know how to get that person off. I don't mess around with the live very often. This was an emergency for me. So I just closed it. I am so sorry. I don't know, you know, I'm just looking for help. And so that person was clearly not trying to help. So my apologies to anyone that... Oh, we've got leg movement. Every time I get a little leg movement or something, I don't know if it's the end, the twitching. Are you still with me? Huh? We've done this several times tonight where I wasn't sure if I had lost her or not. And I don't know how to check. I looked up how to check for their pulse. You have to kind of check their heart. I hate to say this, but part of me hopes that she is, just so that she's not suffering, because I don't know how to help her with this, and I don't think I can kill her. I don't have that in me. She might be gone now. Every time I think that, though, she breathes, and I'm like, oh, no. So I'm so sorry, guys. I know this is a little bit sporadic. This is not a typical video. This was me searching for some help that someone might be able to help me. I thought she was egg bound, and so we did a bath, and when a chicken gets egg bound, the eggs get stuck, basically, and they can't pass them. And so they shut down. And it can kill them. So that's kind of what I think is going on, and I don't know if it's an egg or if it's a cyst. It feels like when I reach under her stomach is hard. Oh, she's still with us. She's still with us. And usually that's an indication of being egg bound. So you put them in a bath with some epsom salts and things, and you try to get them to relax so that maybe they can pass the egg, and that wasn't working, and she was very weak. So I went and I got a glove and I tried to go inside to feel around to see what I can find out. And it's really hard for me even to get inside of her. It does feel like there's a roundish mass. I don't know that it's an egg. I tried squeezing it. It's not squishy. So it's very possible that it is a cyst or something of that nature. I don't know. But I'm now just keeping her comfortable because after, flipping her upside down and putting fingers in her poor butt, I was like, all right, I think at this point we're going to go see if we can get some help since the vet is closed and if anybody can help us. Otherwise, I'm just going to love her as much as I can right now and, hope that she passes quietly at least and without a lot of pain. I know some of you probably can't see her and don't know what's going on, why this girl is on here crying. But yeah, she's in a lot of pain right now. I think she keeps kind of with her beak, so she's still with me, but I'm just kind of rocking her. I've got her in a towel. I didn't know if anybody would know what else I could try and or something that I might be able to help relieve her of her suffering. I don't think I can personally do anything to harm her, unless it's something where maybe I give her something that helps her fall asleep or something like that. I just don't have that in my heart. That's not who I am. Sorry. But it's breaking my heart and I just don't know what to do. So I was hoping that somebody might have an answer for me that has dealt with this before. I mean, she pretty much she's almost unresponsive at this point, so I'm not sure there's much more I can do. Yes, Rolando, I did that earlier. It's very hard, but it feels like a baseball-sized mass. It doesn't feel like an egg. It feels larger than that. And actually, with my neighbor sitting next to me, I'll see if she can, in case my hands are feeling something that's not. I'm sorry, honey. I'm sorry. I know she's kind of flopping around, but she's been still with me.
Yeah.
She's very weak. Sorry, guys. Sorry to show this, but this was an emergency that I was trying to get some help. I don't know if you can kind of feel around underneath her. She's sort of, because she's so limp now. I know. Can't.
Is her neck broken?
I'm sorry, guys. We're right here. It's I stood up to see if my neighbor could feel her, but she's now I don't know. I don't know if we lost her. We've done this a few times, and I'm like, oh, that must have been it. And her legs will kick out or something, and I'm like, that must be it. I'm trying to get it to where you can maybe feel her stomach.
Oh,
I know.
so sorry,
Here, I'll see if I can.
baby. Yeah.
It's hard, right?
Mm-hmm. Oh,
But I did try to go inside. I can't really get inside of her. Like I can get one. I'm sorry, guys. This is really gross, but yes, when this kind of stuff happens, you can go inside their vent and try to help. I gloved up, but I can't get very far inside of her even. So that's what leads me to believe there's something else that's just. See, she's still breathing. I haven't been reading the comments here if there are any. I'm so sorry. I'm trying to do too many things at once. Let me see if anybody else has. It could be egg yolk peritonitis. That's what happened with my last chicken. That one I got to the vet, and the vet tried to handle it and couldn't grab onto it. That is very common. So September angle break. I have dealt with that before, and I've actually talked on my channel about it before. So oh, she's still here. See, every time I think she's not. So yeah, I think that probably is a very big possibility. She hasn't laid an egg this season, and she was really regular last year. She laid beautiful they were big eggs, so that was one of the reasons I was a little bit nervous with this. But for those who don't know what the egg peritonitis is, it's when they, in the oviduct of the chicken, they have their eggs. And when they go to lay, and I might be messing this up because I don't know the proper order, but basically when they go to drop the egg into, or maybe it's when they drop the egg into the oviduct, it can miss. And sometimes it either gets attached somewhere else or it can rupture inside their body. And it's fatal, usually, unless you can find a way to break it and get it out of them. I can't find a way to get to whatever it is inside of her. It almost feels like there's kind of an egg, but it's really hard. So that leads me to believe that maybe there's been a reproductive issue and it's just finally coming to a head. And it's very common with chickens because of the way that we raise chickens now. I'm vegetarian. I don't eat my chickens, but they are pets and I love them. And this is just how they've been bred. And I don't force my chickens to lay. You know, some people will use lights and stuff. I try to let them have as natural of a life as I possibly can. But this is just the reality of chickens. And I don't know how old these two were when I got them. They were already grown. So it's possible that she's 3 or 4. And that's kind of the age this stuff seems to happen. At least according to my vet, when it happened with my my Rhode Island Red. And she said 3-4 years old is about when it happens. So I kind of thought that maybe this one and her sister were a little bit older. And maybe she was just done laying eggs. I was like, all right, well, maybe it's that time. Because as chickens get older, their egg production will slow down. But I haven't seen an egg from her yet this season. And I'm wondering if this is why. She's still breathing. So let me, I know it sucks. I every time I think.
I don't want you to do it alone.
I just don't know what to do.
I don't either.
Let me go through here. Rolando, I just saw, if you're still on here, I just saw, is that how he helps chickens? Yeah, there was something wrong there. That was not. Somebody asked to co-host, and I thought it was someone coming on to help me. And clearly it wasn't. So I couldn't figure out how to stop the live, so I just quit it. And then came back on. A lot of people joining. I'm very behind here. Yeah, I think people have joined, but I'm not sure if many people know. Rolando, I think I started to answer this, but yes, I did massage her to try to move it. I had her in some warm water in a Tupperware bin, soaking like a bath, and it's supposed to help relax their muscles so that if there's something to push out, that it might finally be able to pass. And you kind of grab and stroke, and I was even kind of grabbing it and almost a little bit hard. I was like, all right, come on. Like, if I got to get a little aggressive with this, I will. But it's just, whatever it is I think it's just a big mass, unfortunately. So I mean, if she was supposed to be laying and hasn't been, and there's been an issue, it's possible it's just built up and it's a cyst or whatever that has formed as a result. Though I don't know. I'm not a vet. I'm definitely not a vet. Oh, Mojo Homestead is very knowledgeable. I'm going to take a picture of that so that I can follow them. And I will either, I can either reach out to them or at least follow them for the future. Sometimes there's nothing we can do. My last chicken, there was nothing I could do. I talked to the vet about it, and I always feel so helpless. And I'm like, is there something I can do to make this better? And sometimes you can't. But I also don't know how to put them out of their misery, and because I don't have that in me. I have heard of people getting things that can kind of put them to sleep. I probably need to look into that I would feel much more comfortable doing that. The last time this happened with my other chicken, there wasn't even time for that. She sort of seized and went downhill very fast. And this one is almost non-responsive at this point, so I kind of figured we're already at that point. But I don't have it in me to go slit her throat or anything like that. That's just not in me. So I'm making her comfortable. Do I have sugar water? Yeah, I probably could get some sugar water. Do you think she needs hydration? I haven't heard of the sugar water, what that would do.
I don't know if she'll drink it.
I mean, yeah, she's pretty...
I might have a syringe.
I don't know if you guys... I'm sorry, because you guys probably can't see her. I'm also trying to spare you guys a little bit, because it doesn't look good. Like, she's just... She is here, because she keeps every so often, she'll sort of with her mouth, so I don't know if that means that she's thirsty or trying to breathe. She is breathing still. I still haven't figured out how to figure out their pulse. We need a chicken course. Do they have like chicken first aid courses? Somebody create a chicken first aid course, please. I would sign up for it. I really think this is something that we should do and we should be teaching, and we need to... Does your 4-H club or any of those do it?
No. Mine are little kids.
I would love to take an actual course so that I know how to deal with this stuff. I have, as a chicken owner, my first set of chickens I got in 2017. So it's not quite 10 years that I've had chickens, but there are things that pop up that I've never dealt with before. This, if this is the same thing that my Rhode Island Red had, then I have dealt with it before, and there's not really a lot you can do. But I did the things that I thought I could do if it was something I could help. And yeah, the fact that I could not get up inside of her to really feel around told me there's a blockage there that is not... I just don't know what to do other than to make her comfortable.
I think that's all you can do. Was she this lethargic when you found her?
She was laying down, but yeah, she wasn't moving around a whole lot. And this is one of the ones that hates to be held and caught. You know, when you go to catch them and they let you, they're not feeling so hot. So I feel bad because the other chickens are back there, and her sister's sitting there on the roost just like, what the hell, man?
Been traumatized.
I thought about like taking her in there to let the other one say goodbye, but I don't know. I know that probably sounds silly. That's a human thing, I'm sure, but this is the bad thing about animals. We just don't know, and they can't talk to us. They can't tell us what's wrong. I'm not seeing any more comments, I don't think. They're not at the top, right? No. Oh, somebody said ew, probably to that person that I let on. Yeah, so if anybody new is joining, I don't know. I've got a sick chicken that I just don't know how to handle, and I'm not sure that anybody's going to be able to help me, really. So I'm trying to keep her comfortable. Every time she does that, I'm like, oh. Chickens are actually some of the sweetest little creatures. They're so funny. I love them. And I'm not a bird person, but I do love chickens. I just don't like when stuff happens to them and I can't help them. I just don't know what to do. And I don't think she'd even make it till morning to get to the vet. I don't think.
No.
Not in this state.
No. And if it's a tumor or mass or something like that, I don't think there's anything they can do for that.
Nope. Well, that's why we love them. We just give them as much love as we can.
That's why mine's sleeping in the kitchen right now.
You have a sick one too?
Yeah. Noodle.
That prolapse?
Yeah.
She has another prolapse? I think once they get that, she'll just keep getting them.
This is the third time. So I was having to make that same decision yesterday. I was at school just crying. I was talking with my chicken friends, and it's like, I can't do it. So
I don't know how to do it. And I know that they're suffering. And I had a video that someone had posted that they keep something on hand that can like put them to sleep. And I wish I would have. Maybe I have it bookmarked or something. We'll have to find it.
Let me know, because I asked some of my friends that have chickens, and I did not like their suggestions.
They're gonna tell you just to handle it, and
I was like, nope, I can't.
I don't know how to do that.
Nope. So she's getting all the mealworms and all the diced tomatoes.
How do I do that when I know she's feeling like, I don't know. I just don't know what to do.
You're doing exactly what she needs.
I hope she feels some love.
Love and comfort.
I'm sorry, baby. She was pretty, though.
Beautiful.
It's kind of funny because I always wanted silver-laced Wyandottes, and then I ended up with 2 orphans that were silver-laced Wyandottes. The other one is not so friendly. I call them the mean girls, and actually this one was not a mean girl. I think it's the other one that's the mean girl. I hate to say it, but if that one would have been the one in this position, I don't know if I'd be as upset, because she's bullying everybody. And I have 2 chickens back there where they've got like a chunk of feathers.
You're telling me that.
They've got like a scab on their butt where she's just plucking them out now. And now her little mate is gone, so I don't know what that's going to mean.
Yeah.
For all of them. I don't know if their whole pecking order is just going to go crazy or what. I'm trying to see who else is in here, if anybody else has popped on. Oh, I see a few people joining. If you're joining me, guys, I have a sick chicken and I came on. This is kind of more of an emergency situation of me looking for someone who knows how to assist me with a chicken issue. I'm not exactly sure what it is because I'm not a vet. I've had chickens for 8 years now, I think. And I had this happen to one. I think this is the same thing that happened to one of my chickens last year, and it was egg peritonitis. And not a whole lot I can do. She hasn't laid an egg this season, and she's a pretty reliable layer. I think she's 3 or 4 years old because she was adopted. I didn't raise these girls myself. Their owner died and no one was around to take care of them, so I took them in. And so I don't know their exact age, but I know that the 3-4-year-old mark is kind of the time frame that this stuff happens according to my vet. So I'm just trying to keep her comfortable right now in case anybody pops on here and has any ideas. I don't feel comfortable doing something to take her out of this life. That's just not in me. So unless it's something that is not going to harm her. I've heard you can help them kind of go to sleep, kind of things like that, but I can't do anything else. I'm just loving her right now. But we did a bath. She's still breathing. Sorry, I keep having to check her because she goes so still You can see, like, she's not really very reactive, but she is breathing. And I can't feel, they said that to feel their pulse, it's like near their heart.
Yes, that's what I just looked up. And it should be like 200 to 300 beats a minute, but she's not.
I can't feel anything. But cover her back up. I was trying to have her in the bath, and the poor thing is just like, it's like she's falling face over into the water, and I'm like, no. I had to run and grab a chair because I couldn't sit the way I was sitting. Oh, poor baby. If you're joining me, hey, thanks for joining. I came on because I've got a chicken that's not doing so well, and I think I'm about to lose her. And I was hoping that maybe somebody from our community, the gardening and chicken community, if any of you had any answers for me at this point. I mean, she's pretty non-responsive. She is still breathing. But I just don't know what to do, and I don't know how to help her. And this was the only thing I could think, because the vets are not open right now. It's, you know, what, 8 or 9 o'clock now? There's no vets around me open right now, and I don't think she's going to survive till morning. So we're making her comfortable, and if anybody has any ideas on how I can help her, let me know. I haven't seen any more new comments, I don't think. So if I don't hear from anybody here in a little bit, I might just go ahead and close it down and just, I guess, wait it out. I don't know what else to do. I'm just trying to keep her head steady and give her some love in her, probably her last minutes or hours that she has.
Has she been penguin stanced?
Not that I noticed, but her butt feathers were up. Like, she was laying on the ground, but her butt feathers were puffed up.
Nothing coming out. Like,
well, there was a bunch of poop.
Like,
but
just
that's
normal poop.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm good.
Uh-oh. She was kicked. Uh-oh. Oh. That wasn't she still? I don't know if she's seizing. That's what happened when the last one I had went. They sort of, it's almost like they have a seizure. Hopeful it's not the bird flu. I don't think so. It's her underbelly is hard, so I think she's either egg bound, or it's egg peritonitis, or a reproductive issue. It's not. I don't think it's bird flu. Is she struggling to breathe? I don't know if I'm making her comfortable or not. Baby, if you need to go, go. Oh, honey. I don't know if I'm making her more comfortable, less comfortable. I don't know.
You're doing what she needs. You're loving her. She's not alone.
The fact that she's flapping about, I think we're probably coming up on. It's okay, honey. your eyes open.
Yeah.
You haven't had your eyes open in a minute. I know, baby. I know. I'm sorry, I can't help you. I know. Oh, I hate seeing them like this. I know, honey, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry, guys. So thank you for being here for support, because I don't think I could do this alone. So thank you. I know, me too, Rolando. I wish there was something I could do. It's the most helpless feeling in the world when you don't know how to help them. And, you know, I've done everything that I could even think of to do. And sorry, I went to work today and I have makeup everywhere right now. But I really don't care that much what I look like. So I hope you guys don't mind. But yeah, we're, oh, I don't know if she's breathing now. I couldn't find her heart before, so I don't know that I'm able to find it now. Oh, honey, I'm so sorry. She's not breathing. I don't see any. Sweet girl. I think we might have lost her now. Part of me is actually glad because I didn't want her suffering and I didn't know what to do. I don't have it in me to take matters further. She's not breathing anymore, I don't think. So I do have an area where I have my chickens and she'll get put with them. It's just unexpected and you never know when this stuff is gonna happen, and I feel like you're never prepared. It doesn't matter what it is, you're never prepared. I even put together like a little chicken first aid kit from things from the dollar store. And yeah, I think she's gone. Well, anyway, thank you for the folks here that joined. And I know, thank you. I'll be okay. It's just, you know, it's just happened, so I always get a little emotional when I can't help them. And yeah, I hope she knows how loved she was. I really do. That's one of the reasons why at this point I at least try to make them comfortable, because I don't want them to feel less than, you know, before their time is up. So, and she will be taken care of with dignity and placed with her other sisters in our little area that we have. I have a chicken cemetery at this point. This is number 3. I lost one to egg peritonitis last year, and then I had one that a critter got my Miss Chicky, which was heartbreaking. She was my friendliest girl, and I think it was a raccoon or something, and she tried to say hello. And anyway, so I will make sure she's taken care of. But thank you guys, and I'm sorry I hope I didn't ruin anybody's day. That's not what I was trying to do. I was just trying to get some help in case someone could help me or give me a solution that might help put her to sleep. But I think her time of suffering is over now. So thank you for joining me, and God bless you guys. Bye. And God bless you guys. Bye.